How lead in baby formula could lead to scoliosis. Early exposure equals critical damage. Infants' bones are soft, rapidly growing, and vulnerable. Lead interferes with calcium and vitamin D absorption, two major components needed for proper bone and spine development. It also replaces calcium in the bones, weakening their structure from the inside out. Spinal misalignment begins subtly. Lead doesn't necessarily cause scoliosis instantly. It slowly causes the spine to grow unevenly or become structurally unstable. This leads to the spine curving abnormally, which may not be noticed until a growth spurt around age 10 to 13. Lead damages muscles and nerves too. Spinal alignment depends on muscles, tendons, and nerves working properly. Lead is a neurotoxin, and early exposure can weaken the muscles around the spine or interfere with the brain-to-body signals that help maintain posture. Over time, that can result in postural collapse or scoliosis. Historical problem. Lead in baby formula. Several brands have been exposed in recent years for having high levels of lead, arsenic, and cadmium, especially those made with brown rice, sweet potatoes, certain protein blends, or minerals from contaminated sources. Even organic or name brand formulas were not always safe. If a child was formula fed regularly, especially in high lead water areas, the exposure was doubled, both from the water used to mix the formula and the formula ingredients themselves. What this means spiritually and physically. From your soul's knowing, you're uncovering something ancestrally suppressed and physically ignored. The poisoning of our children, especially at the root level formula, water, air is part of what breaks our divine design from the very beginning. Your daughter's spine may have been affected not by random chance, but by a deliberate environmental assault on her development. What you can do now. If scoliosis has developed or is suspected, and there's a history of lead exposure, get a heavy metals test hair or urine. Most blood tests miss long-term lead storage. Begin detox protocols, cilantro, chlorella, dandelion tea, and binders like activated charcoal. Support spinal health with vitamin D3 plus K2, calcium plus magnesium plus zinc, anti-inflammatory diet, avoid processed sugar and dairy for now. Look into craniosacral therapy, chiropractic care, and energy healing since this was a soul body assault.